Do you enjoy the opera, Mr. Kingston? Regina asked, hoping her voice sounded as steady as she imagined, even though her stomach was a mess of nerves. I do in general, Miss Mason. How do you find this one? Intriguing. I'm not one for romance in general, but this one isn't terrible. It was better to be honest. Her parents would certainly know the truth. A young woman who isn't a fan of romantic tales. How very peculiar, Mr. Thornfield said with clear amusement. She smiled. Yes, it would seem odd to him. But Regina had never been interested in hurting herself for the sake of curiosity. Romance would have no place in the life she was going to live, and she had no interest in tasting it even vicariously. I'm a peculiar sort of female. You're in good company tonight. My companion here is less than enthused himself. He cast a frustrated glance at Mr. Kingston. Oh, what faults do you find with it? She asked. Was he a kindred spirit? Is the subject matter too shocking? Eludia chimed in. Mr. Kingston shot an annoyed glance at his friend before chuckling and shaking his head. Regina's breath caught in her throat. That laugh. She was losing her mind. Well, I confess I much prefer comedies myself, he replied. How peculiar of you, Regina teased, and he crinkled his nose in mock protest. Perhaps, but I've dealt with enough tragedy in my line of work. When I pay to be entertained, I prefer a happy ending. Whereas I live for drama as an escape from mundane leisure, Richard joked. You do not believe that art should hold a mirror up to the world, Mr. Kingston? The Viscount asked. I have no objection to it in principle, but for myself, I'd much rather laugh than cry, especially in public, Ellie teased. And Mr. Thornfield snickered before wagging his finger and squinting at the ceiling in consideration. You make a fine point, Miss Hawthorne. Imagine spending all that time on your toilet only to ruin your hard work with a rogue opera. What a tragedy, she lamented with a grin of futility. Oh dear. Are you in danger of a public emotional exhibition, Mr. Kingston? Regina asked, wondering how Elodia was able to speak so easily with Mr. Thornfield, a man she was clearly in love with. Mr. Kingston chuckled and shook his head. Not tonight, Miss Mason. I believe it's time to return to our seats to further witness the tragic futility.